Boys and girls, I'd like to go over your high frequency words for this week. Tomorrow, Friday, is your testing day and there won't be any videos tomorrow or a Zoom meeting. But today, let's go over high frequency. So if you have your study guide handy, grab it real quick so that you can be looking at the words while we're going over them. High frequency words can be found at the bottom of your study guide, along with the oral vocab words. We're going to be going over this section right here. Okay, so the first word is air. That is a bossy R, but because there's AI, we know that's a vowel team that helps A say its name with a long vowel. So that word is pronounced air. Bossy R gets in there too. And we know what air is. That's where we get our oxygen so that we can breathe. Next high frequency word is along. It has two syllables, and the first syllable, is what we call schwa, because A doesn't usually say that's short U. So when a vowel makes a third sound that's not its two long or short, those two normal sounds a vowel usually makes, we call it schwa, closed syllable. And the word along means to go with. So if you say, come along with me, that means you want the person to go with you. Next word is always. Always. Okay, that means something that you do every time. Like you always wave goodbye to someone, so you do it all the time. Look at your list. DR is a blend. So bossy R bosses the D. Dr. Ah. AW is a vowel team that we didn't get to yet. As we continue on, you're going to find this in your phonics sounds. AW says ah. So we have draw. And that means to create a picture using crayons, pencils, whatever you have. My daughter Ainsley loves to draw. The next word is during. So we have that bossy R bossing the U to say during. And that means while something is happening. For example, you have to be quiet during announcements at school. Ever. Two syllables. First syllable is closed because the E is followed by the V, which closes it off to be short vowel sound, ev. Second syllable, bossy R, ever. And that word means, has it ever happened? Like, did you ever win a race? Did you ever win first prize? So it means, did something happen? Meant. Boys and girls, do you see EA? That is a very tricky vowel team because it has three different sounds. So listen as I say the word. Nt. So it's doing the short E sound, meant. And that means something has a meaning. We have a really tricky word for the next word. Nothing. The O is schwa, because O doesn't usually go na. So O is schwa in that word. And so that makes it tricky because it's not hing. I mean, the TH, you remember that is can be a breath or a vibration. So try the word again and see if your TH sound is a breath or a vibration. Ready? Nothing. What was it? That's right. The TH was a breath. Nothing. And that means none, zero. The sentence says, there is nothing to see here. It means zero. In the word story, we have a blend at the beginning, st, and bossy R, or story. And that is something that you read in a book. A book is a story. And the last high frequency word is strong. We have a blend with bossy R, stra, ong. NG is that nasally sound. And strong means you have a lot of strength, that you can do something that requires a great deal of effort from your muscles. Vocab words, and these words were never tested on, but we go over them and talk about their meaning so that you can use them when you're talking to someone. So oral vocab means when you speak, you can use these other words, and you sound smart. Okay, the first word is competing. That means like you're in a race or a contest, so you're competing against other people. The next word is inspired. Something that you see gives you an idea. And so something that you saw was what inspired you. Next word is limited. Limited means only a certain amount, only a few, or it's only out for a short time, like a limited edition. There's only so many. The next word is overcome. And that is a compound word made up of two words, over and come. And that means you were able to meet the challenge. You were able to do it. It was a struggle, but you did it. So you overcame that challenge. And the last word under oral vocab is refused. And that means you said no, you won't do it. You refuse to do something. Boys and girls, so make sure you are able to read and say all of the words under high frequency and oral vocab. You should be able to read them, say them, and know what they mean. All right, thank you for watching this video. We'll see you later on. All right, bye.